been homebrewing since I was 20. I was taught by my father. I used his homebrew equipment, and we were brewing probably every weekend. And from there on, it was about 4 years until we decided to open up our own brewery. My father and I we went in on the building, and then we went in on the business, and it was fun. We would brew every single weekend. You know, at that point, it was a really expensive hobby for us. Like, oh, maybe we should decide, me and my buddy at the time, like, maybe we should decide doing this as a full-time career. We were experimenting with new ingredients, ginger, lavender. One time we did a lavender lemongrass EPA, and it turned out pretty good. I mean, a couple weeks ago we just did a cucumber jalapeno beer, which should turn out pretty good, and we just did a strawberry rhubarb ale. So I mean, we just don't do one specific style. We have a vast different styles that are under our belt. I mean, we do sours, barrel aged, all that type of stuff. Most of the beers that we do have some, like, there's a reason why we're naming certain things in certain ways, but our pop culture references, because I love pop culture. I just figured incorporating it with our brewery every once in a while, and if people get it as like an inside joke between me and the consumer. We never stop creating. We're always brewing new things. Not to say that we don't brew our old stuff. We still have a select like 20 beers that we rotate through that people come to love, like Cerberus, Endorphins, American Dream. But there's new stuff that constantly we're coming out with. This summer we have a series called Vortex, and it's a single hop IPA series. So every week we're releasing a new single hop, and they're hops that no one really uses, such as like Yarilo from Germany, Wakatu from New Zealand. We just put a new one up with Waimea. So it's just different hops that we're not afraid to start doing new things. One of the beers that we produce, and we probably produce 2 or 3 times a month, it's called Endorphins. It's our IPA. It uses Nelson solvent hops from New Zealand. It uses Simcoe hops, and it uses CTZ hops, and that beer, when it's on tap, it usually sells out in 1 day. We let people know on Facebook and online, and people flock down to pick it up. We also have a beer called American Dream that's not as popular as Endorphins, but it's still pretty popular. It's a mostly Citra IPA. And then what we were known for, and we're still known for, is our dark beers. Cerberus, our chocolate oatmeal milk stout, that's still really popular, and we do a couple different, and we have Black Donald, our porter. That's another one that's pretty popular. All the breweries that are popping up, there's new ones. There's always a new one. Every like 3 or 4 months we see new breweries popping up, and it's definitely just, it's quality. Galaxy Brewing and us just did our second collaboration, but we did it with Roosterfish, Water Street. I mean, we did probably half of the breweries that did it were from the central brew region, which was pretty cool. And we're definitely working with Water Street in another collaboration and another brewery. So that could be good.